have you ever felt like your computer runs the show and you're just living in it? Like you're just a guest in your own digital house? Well, today that's all going to change. We're going to walk through the absolute essentials that take you from just being a user to being the confident, empowered owner of your digital world.
So here's our game plan to get you in the driver's seat. First up, we're going to personalize your space, make it feel like yours. Then, we'll get into mastering your apps so you're the one in charge. After that, we'll cover the safe way to connect your devices, super important for protecting your data. And we'll wrap it all up with a few key skills for capturing your screen and really understanding how your files are organized.
All right, let's dive right in with personalization. And this is more than just picking a cool picture for your desktop. It's about setting up your digital workspace so it's comfortable, efficient, and, just feels right for you.
Okay, so it's really helpful to know the difference here. You can change your background or wallpaper to any picture you want, right? Easy. But a theme is a whole makeover. It's a complete package that changes your window colors, your system sounds, and the background all at once, so everything just fits together perfectly.
And believe me, the control you have goes way beyond just the wallpaper. You can tweak the colors of your taskbar and start menu, set a custom screensaver for when you step away for a coffee, and even change up how your lock screen looks. It's all about making your space your own. So your space is looking sharp. Now let's take command of the actual tools you use every single day, your applications. This is where you learn to be the boss. You decide what software stays, what goes, and what to do when things get a little stuck.
Oh, we've all been there, right? You're right in the middle of something important, clicking away, and then nothing. The program just freezes solid. It is so frustrating. But don't worry, there's a simple and really powerful fix.
And here's the magic trick. You not have to restart your whole computer. Just open up the Task Manager, find that one app that's causing all the trouble, and click End Task. Boom! It's like a surgical strike that solves the problem and lets you get right back to what you were doing.
And what about bringing new tools into your digital world? It's actually super straightforward. Once you download an app, you just find that setup file. It'll usually have a name like setup.exe and give it a click. The installer takes care of the rest. Now, the one thing to remember is you'll need to be an administrator to give it the final OK.
Just like you can install software, you can and should get rid of stuff you don't use anymore to keep things clean. All you have to do is head over to the control panel. You'll see a list of everything you've installed, and from there you can easily uninstall anything you don't need. It's like a little digital spring cleaning.
Okay, so we've tidied up our internal world. Now let's talk about connecting to the outside world. This is all about plugging in things like USB drives and cameras, and this is the most important part, the right way to remove them so you don't lose any of your precious files.
I mean, you probably use these kinds of devices every single day to move photos, documents, you name it. They are incredibly useful, but if you're not careful, you could be putting your data at risk. Let's talk about the #1 rule for handling them.
Now, before we get to the how, we have to talk about the why. It seems totally harmless to just yank out a USB stick when you're done, right? But here's the thing. Your computer might still be quietly writing information to it in the background. If you pull it out too soon, you could corrupt the very file you just saved or even mess up the whole drive.
And this is how you do it the right way. It takes 2 seconds. Just find that little device icon down in the corner of your screen, give it a click, and tell the computer you want to eject it. Then you just wait for that little pop-up that says it's safe to remove. Once you see that, you know all your data is tucked in safe and sound, and you can pull it out without a worry.
All right, for our final section, we're going to go a little deeper. We're going to cover 2 really fundamental skills: how to instantly grab a picture of what's on your screen, and then we're going to demystify how your computer actually organizes every single file you own. Knowing how to take a screenshot is an absolute superpower. Seriously. So here are your 3 main shortcuts. Just hit the PRTSC key and it copies your entire screen ready to paste. Hold Alt and hit PRTSC and you'll get just the active window. And my favorite, hold the Win key and hit PRTSC and it automatically saves a picture of your whole desktop right to your Pictures folder. Super useful.
Okay, let's talk storage. You've probably heard the term formatting before. The easiest way to think about it is like a factory reset for a hard drive or a USB stick. It completely wipes everything off of it, giving you a totally clean, empty slate that's ready for brand new data.
Partitioning, on the other hand, is a little different. Imagine you have one huge physical hard drive. Partitioning is like building digital walls inside it to create smaller, separate sections. Your computer then sees each section as its own individual drive, which is awesome for keeping your files organized. And the final piece of this puzzle is the file system.
Honestly, this is the unsung hero of your computer. Think of it as the master librarian for your hard drive. Without it, your data would just be a giant, chaotic mess. The file system is what gives every single file a name and a specific address so the computer can find it instantly.
And that really brings it all home, doesn't it? When you understand these core ideas, from how to make your desktop your own to how a file system works, you make a huge shift. You're not just using your computer anymore, you're commanding it.
At the end of the day, all of this technical stuff, it's really about empowerment. It's about giving you the control to shape your digital world exactly how you want it. So now that you're in the driver's seat, the only real question is, what are you going to create? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.
Congratulations on completing the module. Continue learning with Salyvan Academy.